Hi, I'm Trevor with Turbo Marketing, and we're shooting today's video to explain to our dealers exactly what it is that we do here and how the videos that we produce are going to get you more leads and more deals for your dealership. Now, if you've never bought a mousetrap video off us before, this is going to be the perfect video for you to watch because it's going to explain exactly how we're going to be able to help. And if you've bought a mousetrap off us in the past, well, this is also a perfect video for you too, because now you get to see all the features that we've recently added. At the core of our mousetrap is video. Now you might ask, why do we use video? Why do we center around this media? Well, quite simply, salesmanship sells cars. They don't sell themselves, they didn't sell themselves 20 years ago, and they're certainly not going to sell themselves today, even though we have the internet. Yes, it's true, people use the internet to shop for cars. They do their research there, but there's very little salesmanship. Video allows you to bring the experience that the customers would have gotten 20 years ago walking into a dealership, now where they're doing their research, which is online. What we do here at Turbo each and every month is go through your manufacturer's incentives and rebates as they come out. We scrutinize them, look through them, talk to other dealers, and try to put together a video package that's going to be most relevant to your customers and bring all these incentives and offers to life. Now, throughout the process of creating these videos, the one and very important thing that we keep in mind is how we're going to use this video to capture a lead for your dealership. It's one thing just to talk about incentives and get them out there, but we have to do it in a way that's going to create enough curiosity in your customer that he's going to give you the phone number or the email address or information that you need to turn him into a lead for your dealership. This process is called direct response marketing. It's a method that we use to give the customer a message and then hit them with a call for action, which basically forces them to respond to our message. This direct response method is obviously effective with your current customers. However, it's imperative that we use this method when going into conquest, so you can have a sustainable ROI. Now, we've had a lot of dealers ask us, why do we use the mousetraps to show these videos? Can't I just put these videos on my website or my YouTube page? Well, the answer quite simply is distraction. Your main dealership website, although a necessity for your existing customers so they can interact with different departments and employees of your dealership, coming from a sales point of view to new customers is an absolute distraction. Let me explain why. Effective sales pages that produce leads like crazy have two things in common, and they focus on these only two things: convey the message and capture the lead. Anything else is deemed a distraction. So when you send this prospect to your main page and they see right there on the main navigation about us, new, used cars, staff, different departments, the banners, the stuff on the left, the stuff on the right, all the bells and whistles at the bottom, honestly, what are the chances of him not getting distracted? And that's why we use the mousetrap. Now, do we have versions of these videos that are for your website or for Facebook that have a call for action, that are going to take those prospects and drive them to the mousetrap, taking away all other distractions and converting them into a lead? Of course we do. Now, in our mousetraps, we use every tool possible to capture the prospect's information and turn them into a lead for your dealership. Now, of course, we have the full web form, which we're going to try our best to get all the information we can to make it as easy as we can on you to contact this new lead. But on top of that, we have exit tools, we have call for action banners that are designed and geared to simply capture the information of prospects that may have whittled away or steered clear of that main web form. Our mousetraps are also embedded with a number of lead nurturing tools, which are basically put into the thank you page. Now, these are videos that are going to go step by step, explaining to your prospect what to expect next, from the most important things to the smallest little details. Even things as simple as returning your phone call when the used car manager calls to set up the visual inspection of their trade-in. These lead nurturing tools have proven to be very effective. not only in helping to capture that prospect, but to make sure that that prospect actually shows up at the doorstep of your dealership ready to buy a vehicle that you're ready to sell. Now the last thing we need to do, after we've created the mousetrap and we've captured that video that's meant to capture leads for your dealership, is quite simply drive traffic to the mousetrap. Now the first thing we obviously like to do to drive traffic is use email marketing. Why? Because it costs nothing. Now don't worry, even if you've done a lot of private sales and what have you over this last year, your customers are so used to seeing the phone calls and the letters and all that private sales stuff. Actually, our videos are so different. The traction that you'll get off the jump is absolutely amazing. It will also allow your salespeople to practice responding to this new type of lead. And now we get to conquest. Now there are a plethora of tools that we use to drive new customers to these mousetraps. And I'm not going to get into all of them in this video, because actually we've already created many detailed videos explaining each one and how it's going to help you do so right now. But I can tell you one thing, Sean Casey, our Chief Marketing Strategist, is constantly on the lookout, measuring and tracking the cheapest ways possible to generate new traffic to your next mousetrap. So if you're interested to see the videos that we've produced for your dealership, your manufacturer's incentives for this month, give Sean Casey a call at Turbo Marketing, and like he would say, let's sell some cars.